and welcome back to Fun Finance. I'm Jen Nicholson.
And I'm Blair Cook. In yesterday's video, we introduced ourselves and gave a little bit of a teaser about what we are going to talk about in this series.
And we're back. Today we are going to introduce you to financial statements and their users.
Exciting stuff.
Well, it is a series about accounting, remember Blair. It can only get so exciting.
True enough. Okay, let's get started. What is the first thing you think about when I say financial statements?
Time for a nap?
You're so funny.
Okay, seriously. I think about money. Financial statements tell you how a business is doing and why do businesses get started in the first place.
Well, for a lot of reasons. Social justice, the environment, to leave your mark.
Yeah, those things are important. But you won't be in business for very long if you're not making any money.
Absolutely. Any business should have financial statements. They're needed by a lot of different groups for many different reasons.
Let's look at some of those groups and why they use financial statements.
And let's tier those users between those that have a primary interest and those that have a peripheral interest.
Why do we need to do that?
Well, simply because it's important to recognize that certain users rely on financial statements to make important decisions, like to invest or not. Other users are merely looking at financial statements because they are interested.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in the category of primary users, I would definitely put the bank or whoever else is going to lend you money.
Lenders need to see that you're going to be able to pay them back, usually with interest at some point. Financial statements give information about the financial health of your business and therefore some evidence that the loan will be paid back.
Unless you use the money to buy shoes instead.
Focus, Jen.
Just kidding.
Okay, who's next?
Well, the board of directors is a pretty important user of financial information. The board is a small group of people that represent the larger ownership group, be they shareholders or members.
Okay, so who are the shareholders?
Shareholders are a primary user of financial statements as well, both current and prospective. They are the owners of the business. They rely on the financial statements prepared by management to tell them how their investment is doing.
Financial statements help shareholders see where there are potential issues and challenges for the business and can help them decide whether or not they want to invest more or take their money and run.
I wish I took my money and ran for some of my gold mining investments. Oh well. Sometimes there's a lot of risk and not a lot of reward.
I hear you. Been there too. But we're older and wiser now, right?
We're definitely older.
I think another primary user of the financial statements is the executives and senior management. They're interested in the financial health of their employers and wondering if they are going to continue to have a job and hopefully get their bonus this year.
For sure. So that about covers the primary users. Let's consider the secondary users of financial statements as well.
These are the users that require financial statements but don't directly have a financial stake in the company.
For example, sometimes regulatory agencies have an interest in the company's financial statements. I used to work for a regulated electric utility that had an allowed rate of return. The company was only allowed to earn a certain amount, so the agency was very interested in our financial results.
And public companies all have regulators who ensure that there's a consistent reporting standard amongst all the issuers.
Another user is the tax authorities. Any business that files a tax return must have financial statements that support the income amount that you're paying tax on. This is very important. The only things that are certain in life are death and taxes. Always stay on top of the various types of taxes your business is responsible for. If not, those guys know where to find you.
Sounds like you may be speaking from experience, Jen.
Nope. I always pay my taxes. Sometimes I forget, the odd utility bill, but I pay the taxes.
Good. I hate to see you dragged away by the tax authorities.
That wouldn't be good. Financial statements bring order and structure to financial information and present transactions in a consistent manner that can then be used to compare companies or make financial decisions.
Financial statements help inform users or to help them make better, more important decisions.
In our next episode, we will talk about the different financial statements and what they mean.
I hope you can join us.
Can't wait. Bye for now.
Okay, let's get started.
What is the first thing you think about, right?
I was recording.
But
I just keep going.
You have to.
Yes.
Yes, let's start again.
Financial statements. This is going so fast. I can't talk that fast. Okay, this is highly sensitive.
It sure is, 'cause you didn't move it very much.
I didn't move it at all.
And then
But
it's
everything's like,
financial statements.
lenders need to see that you're going to be able to.
You gotta love the finance.